So with Premiere Pro open, go down to your videos and then drag the video that has a green screen into this little icon at the bottom, and it will create a new sequence from the dimensions of the video. After you've done that, you just click on the video and then head on to opacity top here, and then pick the pen tool and then draw a mask around the green screen so that you can partially remove a little bit of the green, so that it can be easy to key out the rest of the video. So just draw a mask around that, a very rough mask, and then just hover around the video to see if all the video is in the green screen, is in the masked, and you can use that by just moving back and forth a little bit using the arrows in your keyboard. So you just set it up to make sure that all the parts of the video are in the green screen, all the part that I need to key out around the mask. So once you're satisfied with your mask, you just key out a little bit.
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time.
So once you find you're satisfied with your mask and everything, you just trim the video to the extent that you want. For example, for me, I want it to be probably around 4.5 seconds there, where I'm taking sense about the video, and this is going to be very easy when you key out. After doing that, just head on to effects in your timeline. You just head on to effects and then type in ultra. It's the ultra key, and then you have that ultra key, drag it into your video that you want to key out the green, and then head on into the effects control panel. In the ultra key, you choose the eyedropper, and then click on the green, and it will remove part of the green but not all of them. So click on the output and then choose alpha channel, and then in the settings you choose aggressive so that you can remove most of the parts that's not keyed out. Head on to the mid generation, and then in the transparency, you just want to increase the transparency a little bit, not too much to an extent that it will chip into your body, but a little bit to make sure that the black part is black and the white part is white. So just play around with the settings, the highlights, the shadow, and the tolerance, and even the pedestal, to make sure until you're satisfied with your setting, making sure that all of my body is in white and the back of me is in black.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move.
So once you're satisfied with the matte generation, you head back, you head into the matte cleanup, and then play around with the settings of the chalk, soften, contrast, and even the midpoint to make sure that the blacks are black and the whites are white. And then also head into the spill suspension. So, but this one doesn't matter too much. You just the settings here just changes the video just by a tiny notch, a very little one, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going just to reset them back to the normal. Once you're satisfied with your keying out, you just head on into output and then choose the composition, and then drag the marker around to see if all your keying out is correct. Once you've done that, I'm going to drag my background, and then choose my video and then push it a little up, and then put you make sure that the background is below the video, and you'll see that everything is now well. Trim the background to be the same length as your video. So once you've done that, and once you're good with the color correction, you can head on to once you're done with the keying out, you can go to color correction to make sure that the background and the foreground, my video and the background, are matching up. So I'm going to the color correction, and in the basic correction, in the lumetri color, I'm just going to increase the temperature a little bit with the tint. Just increase the temperature by just a tiny notch, and then the tint, to make sure that the temperature, the background, the foreground, in a grid perspective, they match. So you just play around with the settings of the temperature, the tint, the exposure, contrast, highlights, all those settings to make sure that the foreground and the background are matching. Once you're good with that, you just play around, play, and make sure that everything is as you want it.
Collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the sky.
So just head on to the first part of the video, click on the home key, and then click an I to put an input, and then press the N in your keyboard, and then press the O to put the output, and then head on to the sequence and then render into out. So this will fasten the playback. This will make the video to play in real time. So when we play the video, it's going to play in real time. The audio and the video will be matching. Yeah, that's it. So thanks very much, guys, for watching. Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to see more, click on the notification button. Bye.
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time.